Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. We're currently in a trade right now, actually, as we speak. I'm in shorts right now on NAS 100. It is currently 7:53. We are in macro time. But I'll go over the confluences for this trade. So on the daily time frame, I'm more so bearish. Just looking at the daily, we're shorting off. I think that we could just sell down to here potentially for the week. Coming into the 4-hour time frame, I didn't see a whole lot, but there is a 4-hour fair value gap we traded up into. So there's this 4-hour I was looking at, like, okay, well, we could trade lower from that 4 hours, so we have a higher time frame PDA for our confluences. Coming down to the 1-hour time frame, we have an SMT sitting here with London high. So London high SMT is really what made me think, okay, I'm definitely more bearish. We do have London low still being able to be taken, but I did want to see London. I think London low was my main draw on liquidity, so I do still think we're going to reach for London low, and because we have that SMT, I don't see the need to go higher anymore. We're also in this giant 1-hour fair value gap. And then if I actually drop down to the 1 hour or the 1 minute time frame, we have a small 1 minute SMT right here. We took the high out on NASDAQ, but we never took the high out on the S&P. So we have that tiny little 1 minute inside there. So we have an external SMT, higher time frame PDA, external SMT with a session liquidity, with a time-based liquidity, internal SMT, and the best fair value gap we could take was this 5 minute right here. So we have this 5 minute IFEG. There is an unfilled 5 minute below, which we're actually currently trading in right now. I honestly think with all the rest of the confluences, I don't think I need to worry about this, so I'm not moving stop to break even anytime soon. Only until we hit 1-to-1. I do think that this does have potential to continue going. As well, we left behind a 5 minute fair value gap, so this could easily come back, retrace into this 5 minute balanced price range, and then continue trading lower. But I think this is a good trade. I like the idea of it. 1 to 2 is pretty much really perfectly in line with the bottom here. I think this is good. We're also in macro time, so there's another check off the box. So overall, I don't see this being a bad loss. If it is a loss, I don't see this being bad loss at all. I think this is a really good trade, so we'll just let it ride and see what happens. Boom, boys, let's go. TP1 has been hit. Moving stop to break even. Gonna let the rest of the trade run and go from there. I do see this hitting the low. I'm really hoping that we can inverse this 5 minute fair value gap here, and if that's so, I can see us just running lower. So I'm hoping in the next 3.5 minutes we can continue holding this inverse fair value gap and just keep sit where we kind of are, or just run it out now if we want to. But so far, stops at break even. I am securing a little bit of profit here, and yeah, like I said, let the rest run. We inversed on both the S&P and ES. That's a really good sign. I'm super. This should rip it. This should rip it out now. We got nothing holding us. We got nothing holding us now on the higher time frames. We got no 15 minute fair value gap. All the 5 minutes have been inverse. We are probably just going to come retrace. We do have a 5 minute fair value gap here. Yeah, this trade's looking really good still. Retracement's totally okay. I'm just hoping we don't retrace up to here now, because that's where the stop is at break even. So we could even retrace maybe to this tiny 1 minute, but I would really not like to see that. So it is high resistant liquidity as well. You got to keep that in mind. That's why, like, I confidence is high in this trade because of all those inverses we just did now. Like, I'm really confident in this now. But that being said, it is high resistance, so it could take its time. So still just gonna sit on my hands, wait it out, and go from there. Alrighty, guys. So I'm back. I went on a morning walk because this was taking forever, so I decided to just go out, take my dogs out on a walk, and this is what I've come home to. So we hit break even, right? Price came back up, decided to retrace into this fair value gap, and wick us out. So that's not a big problem at all. And then we decided to sell off, and actually we never hit TP2, funny enough. Just basically 1 point, 2 points away from TP2, which is whatever. I mean, still a take profit one, stopped out at break even, not a bad trade whatsoever. I am going to journal this right away here. But what I want to go over quickly is get more in detail of these trades. So like I was saying, right, we're a bit bullish or bearish on the higher time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we're in a 4 hour fair value gap, so I'm anticipating price potentially trading lower. Coming down to the hourly time frame, so we have an external liquidity sweep / SMT, which is with London High. We have that external SMT, so we have an external SMT. We have a higher time frame PDRA, which is the 4 hour, and also this 1 hour fair value gap. Now coming down to a 15-minute time frame, we still were kind of just sitting around here, right? We took out all these highs here. We're trading into a 15 as well. SMT at the high, so that was looking really good. 1 minute SMT was right here. We did have that 1 minute, so we have that internal SMT, and then we had our fair value gap, which we entered with an unfilled fair value gap resting below. Now, that fits all. If you guys have watched my back testing data, you'll know that this is almost I would have taken this trade 9 times out of 10 on back testing on almost anything, honestly. So this was a great trade. No complaints about this trade whatsoever. What could have been done differently and better would have been to maybe take a trade off the retrace here with the 5 minute. So I would have taken the trade on the retrace, and then we would have just got wicked in, and then that would have actually allowed us to not be stopped out at break even there. And we would have hit actually our 1 to 2 in this leg here. So that would probably be the only difference I could have done differently. But other than that, I am happy with the trade. I think this was a fair enough stop, 50-point stop. It is a decent amount, but I've seen trades like this just run off without us. It's also a no news Monday, so you do got to give us that no news Mondays are a bit slower. So yeah, overall happy with the trade. Followed the rules, did everything to a T. Unfortunately, we got stopped out at break even, so we're just secured a small amount of the trade, but that's not a problem whatsoever. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, if you like the style and the live trading videos, I might start doing this more. So if you guys do like this, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button. Comment down below what you'd like to see in the near future. If you guys want to join the free Discord, I alert everything to the Discord. I shared this trade to the Discord telling you guys that I took the trade. I will be posting all my trade recaps in detail, in written detail in the Discord. So a link will be in the description. It's 100% free. You guys can join. It's just going to be a community for now. And if you guys want, I guess this isn't relevant, but if you guys want 15% off of your FX replay, use code DDFX. That's DDFX, 15% off. Anyway, guys, hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.